Hello, what's up everyone, hope you're all doing well. So we are going to begin by hiding just one eyebrow. So the eyebrow that you hide is going to be the crazy side. I'm using a normal glue stick to do this, and you want to get it as smooth as possible. Next, I'm going to grab an eyebrow pencil and I'm just going to fill in my brow like I would on a normal day. And then I'm getting some concealer and I'm just going to apply this underneath my brow to both sharpen it up and highlight my brow bone. Just imagine that you were doing your makeup on a normal day. I'm then also grabbing some concealer or some foundation and I'm just going to apply this to the rest of my skin. But I'm just roughly avoiding the areas where it's going to get covered anyway. For the foundation and concealer, I was using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. By the way, all the products will be listed in the description box below because I really suck at showing products. I'm then going to prime my eye, and then taking some nude eyeshadow, I'm just going to create a really soft, natural look. The reason why I went for nude is because I didn't want it to be too bright because it would have taken the attention away from the crazy side, so I thought that a natural nude would contrast nicely to the bright colours. I'm just going to create the eye like I would on a normal day. I'm just going to add some eyeliner and onto my waterline as well. If it makes your life any easier, you can go in with a makeup pencil to sketch out the triangle, but I just went straight in with paint, and I'm using the Kryolan Super Colour in white, which is like a cream paint. I'm just going to create the triangle and then fill the rest of my face in white. I'm not making the triangle too perfect at this point yet because I'm going to clean up the edges later anyway. Now you can see I'm cleaning up the edges properly. And of course you want to get the lines as straight as you possibly can. Moving on, I'm grabbing the Helen Cosmetics Neon Pigments and I'm going to create an upside down brow. So I'm creating it so it goes from a purple to a blue, and I'm making the colours transition softly. I'm taking an angled brush and I'm just literally packing on the pigment. Moving on to the eyelid, I'm just grabbing a bunch of different colours and I'm just going to use my eyeshadow brush and just literally pack them on. I'm then also pretending I'm contouring with the neon pigments, so I'm applying this onto my cheekbone area and also my jaw as well. It's completely up to you what colours you use, you can't go wrong, and just have fun with it. Also, this is why I used a cream paint for the beginning, because I feel like using creamy paints is really great for eyeshadow to stick to, and I think it has a brighter finish. Next, I'm taking a fine brush and some black. I'm just going to start creating the teeth. And then I'm also creating this interesting shape that goes from near the top of my ear to the end of my teeth. Once I was happy with the basic shape, I'm then just colouring the top area in black, and then I'm going to blend the black down so it looks like shadows almost. And then I'm using a purple and I'm just going to apply this to create a soft transition from the black to the white. I really hope this makes sense. This is quite difficult to explain. This is more of a like watch and do kind of look. And then you're just going to repeat the same steps and just continue adding some pigments. As you can see, I'm taking a fine brush and I'm applying blue on the bottom half of my teeth. I'm also applying some purple, and I'm just going crazy. Repeat the same steps on the other side as well, just carry on creating the teeth, and as you can see I'm starting to really thicken up the lines. For the other side, I wanted to change it up a bit and make it a little bit different. I've gone in with some cream paints and I'm creating this kind of abstract feel. So I'm creating marks that look like deliberate heavy brush strokes, almost like acrylic paint on a canvas. And for the colours, I've gone for some primary colours, and I'm fading the colours out, but I'm trying not to blend them too much. You kind of want them to deliberately be separate, if that makes sense. So it's really interesting. It's quite different to the other side that you were doing where it was quite soft with like hues of colours here and there. This is a bit more punchy and the mark making is completely different. To help me achieve the look that I am aiming for, I'm using the opposite end of a brush to create different texture. Again, I'm just pretending I'm contouring with paint, so you want to apply this onto your cheekbone area and your jaw. Grabbing the fine brush again, I'm just adding some wiggly lines coming from the teeth. And then for the jawline area, I'm just adding some black. This is just going to create the illusion that I've got a really sharp and defined jaw. And then I'm doing exactly the same technique on my forehead as well. Grabbing a fine paintbrush or an eyeliner, I'm just going to apply this underneath my eye, and then I'm going to create a large dramatic wing. So I'm joining all the lines together and I'm creating a kind of like a point on the inner corner of my eye as well. Grabbing some white eyeliner, I'm just going to line above the wing. I'm also applying this to areas such as the jaw or other edges to kind of separate the neon from the black and just make the look pop even more. Then going back in with some black and a fine brush, I'm just creating some more squiggly lines. And then I'm using the opposite end of a brush, I'm just going to create some random dots as well. Some are going to be big and some are going to be small. By the way, in this particular scene, I was actually filming a TikTok. If you have a shaved side, feel free to take advantage of it. I'm going to fill it in white just like I did on my face, and then I'm just going to basically repeat the same steps. So just packing on some pigments, adding lines and dots and all of that good stuff. For the neck and chest, I decided to continue the abstract feel, so I've created vertical and horizontal lines using the primary colours, and then I'm also going in with hints of white here and there, and then I'm going to continue the bubbles as well, or the dots. Fill in the rest of your lips that are visible, and then I'm going in with some eyelashes. This time I'm going to use some large and dramatic ones for the crazy side. Finally, I'm going to take some liquid latex. I'm using the Meron liquid latex, and I'm just going to apply these horns, and then I'm just going to outline the bases of the horns as well. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you found it helpful. If you liked this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button. Don't forget my Instagram is @gothspectrum, and finally I will see you next time. Bye guys!